Hello twins, welcome back. Welcome to my channel if you're new. I would like to thank everyone for viewing, liking, sharing, and subscribing. Now, if you have been in my channel frequently, you know that I just moved and I'm still unpacking, if you can believe it. It's been a week and a half, but as you can see, I have my setup ready to go. And I have been inspired, nudged, pushed to do a twin flame reading. I haven't done a twin flame reading in, I don't know, I'd have to go back into my videos, but I think it's been over a year. And out of the blue, I'm now being guided to do a twin flame reading. I don't know where we're going with this. I don't know the direction. I just know that I need to do a twin flame reading. So we are going to start off with, I think what I want to do is do a row of cards for you and a row of cards for your twin and a row of cards in between the two that let us know what Spirit is doing to help this or how it's being handled by Spirit, okay? So I think, what are we going to use? I don't know. Are we going Oracle or Tarot? Tarot. And we're going with the Angel Wisdom Tarot deck. Okay. Okay. That was the confusion. Okay. Hang on just a second. Let me finish this or I'll forget where I was at. There. That deck is ready. We need to go with the Power of Surrender deck. Spirit wants a card for each of you. So we'll do you first, and then we'll get a second card for your twin, and we'll see at what point the two of you are at as far as growth and evolving and where you're at as far as the relationship goes. Okay, so first card is you, viewer. Surrender your belief in scarcity. The universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. Ooh, viewer. You do know that the belief in scarcity is just another way of saying you don't feel your worth, whatever you're dreaming and wishing for and wanting here. Maybe you're thinking you're not good enough for this person. Now, keep in mind, I am reading the energies, okay? So although I said this is your card, viewer, it may be flipped. Maybe this is your twin's card, okay? But somebody here has a belief that, you know, there's a ceiling on what you can receive. And I'm very strongly feeling like it's connected to a self-worth, a lack of self-worth, okay? So if that is you, if you're feeling like your twin is so high up there above you that they're just not in your league, you gotta let that go. They're no different than you. If that's not you, then that's your twin. And now you understand why you're in separation. This is causing a really big block. Huge. I want to point out, look at, it's how do I put this? It's like it's his environment, where he's at. He's got a backpack on his back and he's just kind of sitting down. He is looking in the right direction, but there's two different ways he can go. Do you see that? One side over here, dark clouds, stormy, there's no sun, there's nothing. But look at this side. There's a beautiful little bridge here. There's trees. There's the glow of the sun. There's a little stream in there. That's the path you want to go down. That's the path of believing in abundance and manifesting what it is that you want without issues. Okay, so I'm going to keep moving in this like this is you, okay? If it's not, you switch it. I can't keep going back and forth. So this is the twin, and they're being asked to surrender the idea that they can fix someone. Surrender the idea you can fix someone. It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. So this could be you or your twin again, right? I'm reading it like I'm reading it. So this is going to be your twin. I don't feel though, it's being reversed on me here. This is not your twin thinking that you need to be fixed. This is your twin thinking that they need to be fixed. Oh, wow. Wow. This is the same thing. It's just worded differently. You both think the other one is out of your league. You both think you're not good enough for the other one. You're mirroring each other, which is what twins do, right? They feel like you want to fix them because they're not good enough for you. And you believe they're too good for you. So, it's a self-worth thing here. You both have the same issue. Oh my goodness. That is crazy. And see, it had to come out like this because this is the only scarcity card in the deck. So Spirit had to find another card to come out that would say the same thing, but just in a little bit of a different way. Because there is not another card that says that in the deck. Wow. That's crazy. Okay. This is all shuffled and ready to go. So we're going to start. How are we doing this, angels? Okay. We're going to start with you. Again, viewer. Your first card out is the Knight of Pentacles. This has been a long time going. But I want to point out the Knight of Pentacles, although he is the slowest knight in the deck, he is the most reliable. He's honest, he's loyal, he's responsible. He makes it to the finish line. Of all the knights, this one will cross the finish line, okay? But he's slow. So you're feeling that this, it feels to me like this has been going on for such a long time. Yet it's almost like you feel there's disinterest on their part. And again, it could come back to you thinking you're not of high enough value for this person. But in reality, they're feeling that themselves where you're concerned. And that's why it's slow. Transformation. This is just like the Tower card. This is going to be something that's going to force a change to happen, because something has to change here. There's a lack of self-worth, there's procrastination, there's old belief systems that need to be let go of. You both are believing the same thing, and it's not true. So I feel like you're wanting this. This is what you want to happen. You want a Tower moment in this relationship. Something to I'm hearing just literally blow it to bits. So you can start over. And you know what? That comes back to the length of time. I feel strongly like this has gone on for years for some of you. And you're at that point where you feel like this can't be fixed. This can't be just, oh, hey, what you up to? You want to get together and have a drink? This is something that needs to be in your mind completely torn down to the ground. So you can start over. There's just so much water under this bridge that you can't just... Now, if this isn't what you're feeling, this is what Spirit is saying to me. That this has just gone on too long. It has to break apart. And maybe that's where you're at with this person. Maybe it has broken apart. But keep in mind, whatever this is, it's a blessing in disguise. It's Spirit's way of moving you into a better place with this situation. Okay? Oh my goodness. The Lover's card. This is my twin flame card. Wow. What are the odds? This is your twin. Whatever this is about here, I'm going to be clarifying these, but I hate to say this, but for some of you, this took a long time and it broke apart. It broke down. It ended. It was a catastrophe. Whatever this is for some of you, it had to happen to get you to your twin, because that wasn't your twin. Now that's for some of you. It's not for all of you, okay? You will resonate with this. If that doesn't resonate with you, then that is not your message. Your message is that this had to blow up in order to start over, okay? Maybe they didn't realize who you were to them. Maybe you didn't realize who you were to that person. But I'm thinking you both, you both know, whoever this is. Okay, I'm going to shuffle again, and then we're going to get your... No? Okay, we're using a different deck because it's possible Spirit wants these cards to come out again. Okay, so we're going to use the Angel Messages Tarot deck for your twin. Thank you, Spirit. I feel like... Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, come on. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not taking those cards because they're not yours. I'm hearing for some of you, and this may show up in the clarifying cards, that this has taken so long, and then this ending, whatever this is, that brought this crashing down, you're still holding on because you know this is your twin. There are so many different messages coming through here. Oh my goodness. So, viewer, some of you know this is your twin. You don't feel up to snuff, so to speak, with this twin. So there's the growth that needs to happen for you, right? But you do know they're your twin. Others of you, this had to end because it took on, I don't even know how to word this. I'm sensing what they're trying to put across, but I don't know what words, how to translate the energy. It took on a whole life of its own, basically. And that's what took so long. This crash right here had to happen because that is not your twin, and your twin is ready to come in. But that's not for everybody. Like I said, I'm confused with the amount of different scenario messages coming through. There must be a ton of you out there in this same boat. You're going to get your message, though. You understand. Whatever resonates is yours. If it doesn't, it's not yours, right? So take your message, please. This is a general reading. It's not going to be for everyone. Some of you, this whole thing is going to completely resonate for you. Others of you, it won't. Bits and pieces will. Take what does resonate. That's your messages, okay? Don't try and force and move and, stick a square peg in a round hole. I don't want that. If this doesn't start out feeling like your message, click off and go somewhere else, okay? This isn't likely your place to be right now, because that'll just screw you up in your direction. Okay, now your person, your twin, they have the 8 of Pentacles or 8 of Earth. This is hard work. They see this as hard work. This has been something very hard to bring together. And I think you will agree with that because, sorry guys, I just want to make sure you can see all these cards. Okay, yes. I think you'll agree with that because you start off with the Knight of Pentacles, which is something that drags on. It moves so slowly, it's almost at a stop. And that's what they see too. And it just seems like too much work is what I'm hearing. So maybe if they walked away from this, that could be why, because it just felt like too much work to them. But please don't let that hurt you, because I know from your cards, that's pretty much how you felt too. But worth it. I'm not saying they don't think it's worth the hard work. I'm just saying they find it to be really hard work. And it would be. If you came together at the wrong time and you both had evolving to do, you both still had growth energetically, then it would seem like work. It would be, you'd be forcing it. It wouldn't be a natural thing. And by the looks of it, neither one of you is ready for this. You don't feel good enough within yourself to make this move forward or to have this move forward. So both of you are being held back. You're being held off until you get to that place where you feel like this is where you belong. And for others of you, it's not where you belong. You have a twin coming in. It's not the person you thought it was. Queen of Fire, Queen of Wands. They find you very attractive, absolutely. They find you to be very strong-willed, very independent, very, you got your shit together, to put it bluntly. You know what you want and you go after it. You're determined. Absolutely. The card says determined, and that is absolutely the Queen of Wands. She also, okay, energy, people, okay? The Queen, yes, female, but it's energy. Okay, so it could be a male. This could represent a male if you're in your feminine energy. But she's got a lot of self-confidence. She's got a lot of inner strength. That's how they see you. And maybe that's why they think you're out of their league. Because this is somebody that you place on a pedestal. This is somebody that's got it all. They've got it going on. And that's what I'm hearing with this. You've got it going on. And that's what they're finding difficult about this. Because you just are so attractive to them. They just, it's one of those things where they think, oh my God, she's just so amazing. What does she see in me? What could she possibly see in me? I'm nothing like her. Now this could be same sex. It could be a male and a female, whatever. Okay, I'm reading energy. This is interesting. This could be what created this crash here. Yeah, 8 of Swords, 8 of Air, 8 of Swords. They're confused. Self-doubt in a big way. This is what we've been talking about. They just don't think they're good enough for you. You are out of their league. And you're on the other side thinking that they are out of your league. How crazy is that? And because of that, it's been, who knows how long it's been, months, years for some of you. That's sad. I find that very sad. Because this could be, if this is your twin, this could be something so beautiful. But again, it won't be beautiful until you both get past this, because you will always have that underlying feeling that they could be gone at any minute because they find somebody better. You're both thinking that same way. Okay, so what I want to do now is I want to join these somehow. Help me out, Spirit. How are we doing this? Okay, great. We are going to get some Gaia Oracle cards here. Ooh, that was odd. Okay. So now, on top of the Knight of Pentacles and the Transformation card, so this is pulling these two together and hopefully making sense of this. You have Sacred Journey, life cycles, family, transformation, and that says the same thing, transformation. This is a sacred journey. Whether this truly is your twin or it's a false twin and you're being moved in a direction towards your true twin, it doesn't matter how you look at that. It's a sacred journey. This is your destined path. And I just looked at the clock and it's 5:50, which means 55 numerologically, which is all about big changes. This had to happen to get you on the right path. All of you. Because whether you realize it or not, this transformation, this crash, transformed you. It transformed them. It transformed the entire relationship. So now on transformation and the Lovers, you have apprehension, moving out into the world, doubt and fear. Yes, you both doubt and fear this. And I know, we as readers can say, oh, you got to let go of the fear, you got to let go of the doubt. It's not that easy. It's just not that easy. It's who you are on the inside. And it's something that has to be worked through. But let me tell you something. Whatever this is, Spirit is working it out for you. I don't feel like there's anything you need to do except trust and believe that this is going to come together, because this is a sacred journey. The universe, Spirit, God, whatever you call it, is guiding you both in the right direction. Because this is fated. This is happening. Whatever scenario you're in, it's happening. Okay? Okay, I'm going to shuffle it again for your twin. Okay, so now for your twin on the Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. We have peace, dissolving unwanted or disturbing thoughts. See, this is how the universe is helping them. Getting rid of all of those negative ways of looking at themselves and comparing themselves to you in that negative way. That is not being at a place of peace. They do not have inner peace. Spirit is helping them get to that place. And look at shine their light. Look at the sun in the background there. Spirit is going to help them shine their light and believe that they are good enough. That is so sad. Oh my goodness. It's great that this is going to work out the way it's going to work out, but it's just so sad that anybody would be in that place thinking about themselves that way. Okay, Queen of Wands and Eight of Swords. You've got hidden path, the marriage of spirit and matter. Ooh, this feels, I feel a lot of confusion within this. This is, it feels to me like they are being ripped out of their egoic ways of thinking and being shifted into a place of inner peace by being more spiritually based than ego based. And if you remember, you had to go through this as well at one point, or you maybe are still going through it. That's not what came through for you though. So I'm believing that you already are living from a space of spirituality rather than ego, meaning you follow your intuitive guidance. You don't listen so much to the chatter in your head as you do your heart, your inner being's guidance. You've followed that, or you are following that. They haven't been. They've been stuck in their head with self-doubt, and that's where the confusion is. Yeah, because that's what I feel with this card. There is so much confusion here. And I looked at the clock and it's 5:55. That is life-altering changes. That's a tower moment, and you've got the tower moment up here. That confused them. Or it happened because they were confused and did not have self-confidence. Your twin is really toughing it out here. Not to minimize what you're going through. You seem a whole lot more spiritually knowledgeable than they do. And that's the thing. When you go through these tower moments in life and you have more spiritual wisdom, you have more of an understanding of why this is happening, what it's doing, that the fact that it's taking you someplace better. You understand that. It makes it easier to move in the direction that you're being blasted into, basically. Whereas with your twin, they're not there. They don't have that knowledge and that wisdom and that belief system that you have. So this is really freaking them out. Interesting. Okay, so now I want to see what Spirit has to say for each of you. Again, we're going to start with you, viewer. We're going to use the Shaman's Dream Oracle. Okay, so for you, viewer, you have card 29, which breaks down to an 11. Soul path number. Horned cactus. Resourcefulness. Now, I am going to read this from the book for you because I want to make sure that you have the exact right message from Spirit. Okay. Card 29. It says, blooming through resilience. which is you. You're resilient. You just keep going. Resourcefulness and discovery. When nothing seems to be happening fast enough, yeah, that's the Knight of Pentacles, or your ideas have dried up, you begin to question your relevance. During these periods in life, you might feel like giving up, frustrated and resentful that success will never happen for you. The issue here, however, is a matter of perception. The horned cactus thrives in the barren desertscape, offering you the gift of water when it appears to be dry. If you look at its body, you see the natural thorns that protect it from predators and the elements. What you don't see are the deep roots that extend far into the earth, filling it with a continuous flow of water. This succulent is a symbol of resilience, of resourcefulness, of your needs being met in spite of appearances to the contrary. It's a reminder of the courage and inherent wisdom needed to dig deep below the less than friendly surface that hides a rich underground world. Can you connect to this magical truth and trust? The desert is a mystical place filled with mysterious creatures beautifully adapted to their environments. The horned cactus tells you to take heart. This journey is only temporary, and you will soon be met with greener pastures. But first, you must acknowledge your inner strength and fortitude as you're tested here. Be as the cactus, resilient and resourceful. You do have what you need. Okay, we're going to put this right here. You do have what you need. You have the value. You have what it takes. You are greater than I think you realize you are, viewer. And I feel like it's not just that you feel like they're out of your league. I think there's a lot of areas in your life where you feel like you're not good enough. Maybe you're not good enough for prosperity. Maybe you're not good enough for extreme happiness. I'm not sure, but I feel like you do have more than this going on where your self-worth is concerned. Look at how strong you are. You held on through the storm. You still believe, right? You'll get there. Baby steps. And Spirit is going to help you. We're going to find out how shortly here. Okay, so your twin. Ooh, does this ever fit? They have card 59, which breaks down to a 14, and then again breaks down to a 5. Again, it's change. 5s are all about change. This is the wailing tree. Reconciliations. Okay, we're going to read this for you too. Okay. Let's see what Spirit has to say about these guys. Okay, it says, grief and mourning, a time of Sorry, I'm shifting in my vinyl chair. If you picked that up, wow. I was kind of stuck to it there. Grief and mourning, a time of necessary losses, reconciliations. When you encounter the wailing tree on your path, it's an invitation to stay a while and regroup. Now, I want you to understand, this is Spirit's advice, letting you know what Spirit's advice is for your twin, what your twin needs at this point in time, okay? I'm going to start over for you. When you encounter the wailing tree, or when they encounter the wailing tree on their path, it's an invitation to stay a while and regroup, a place for them to rest and allow themselves to say goodbye to what no longer serves. They may have been overdoing things, working too hard, putting too much effort into life with little reward. If they've been considering making a change, now is the time to do so. One important thing to consider before they make any changes, though, is that they need to allow themselves to feel their disappointment, their loss, and mourn what was and what could not be. This is a way to honor their experience, to give themselves time to consider all the gifts in it, to put proper closure on it, to really know what they've learned as they walk away from it and into something new. Even in the perception of failure, there is much good to be discovered. However, skipping the stages of loss doesn't get them to reconciliation any faster. In fact, they will discover that they have to come back at some point. So, do it all now. Spirit is asking them to do it all now. Look at it all squarely and honestly and stay with their feelings. Life is not either or. It's both and. This and that. So as they dive in and process this, they need to allow it to become a temporary travel companion on their journey. The feelings that this will bring to the surface will be challenging for them for sure. Yet, like all things, they will pass soon enough, and they will be more enriched by the experience. That is why I was feeling all of that heaviness around this hidden path, because they truly are going through it right now. But it's taking them where they need to be, where you're concerned. Now, some of you, again, you are being shifted away from this person to be moved towards your twin. Now, this could be messages about your true twin, okay? Those of you that you know that's your twin and it is your twin, this is their message. Boy, this is confusing. There are just so many different things coming through. Whatever resonates for you is yours, okay? But now I want to see how Spirit is going to be helping you both deal with this stuff and come back together, or come together. Okay, let's get Spirit's advice for the two of you. So keep in mind, these cards are going to go in between. They're going to connect the two of you, okay? Okay, the first card out. Oh, with the old. This is belief systems. It's a way of thinking, a way of believing. It is thinking you're not good enough. You gotta let that go. And again, I know we can say that as readers. It's, easy peasy. Here, just let this go. I know it's hard. I'm having to do the same thing. It's not easy. But if it's chiseled away at little bit by little bit, and with the help of Spirit, because Spirit is helping you. What I'm asking is how Spirit is helping you both. Spirit is helping you rid yourself of the old ways of being, thinking, feeling, doing, right? So all you got to do is just lay back. Let Spirit do the work. Meditate. This is all about meditation. Now, 444 and number 10. Sorry, I should have told you this. I created this deck, and when I did it because I had been seeing a bunch of different numbers regularly. I wanted to know what they meant. So I asked my guides. Whatever they gave me is what went on the cards, okay? So if you're seeing number 10, you know that's Spirit asking you to rid yourself of the old ways. Or Spirit's way of letting you know that they're helping you to rid yourself of those old ways. 444 means just exactly what this is. Rest, relax, rejuvenate, meditate, go for walks in nature, take long, hot Epsom salts baths or sea salt baths, get grounded, get happy with yourself, get comfortable, get to that place where you have that inner peace if you can, okay? Because that'll help. Spirit will help you while you're doing this. When you're walking in nature, that's a form of meditation. And Spirit will come through to you during those times, okay? That's why it's important to meditate. And this is why. this has come through already in this reading 2 or 3 or 4 or 18 times. There are big changes coming. Big changes. Spirit is creating big changes where this is concerned. You're going to see things shift and change. And don't worry too much about it, okay? Because you're not having to try and figure anything out. Spirit is going to help you with this. It's going to be one of those, every day you wake up and you're a little bit different. You might not notice it. And all of a sudden you wake up one day and you think, oh my God, I just got a message. It was so big, so deep, whatever. I've never received messages like that before. Wow, I must have really grown. That kind of thing. Because you're being up-leveled on a regular basis. And like I said, it might be slow. It might be fast. Maybe you will notice it. I don't think you're going to. I think you're going to notice it once you've had a bunch of little up-levelings take place. But you are mirroring each other. You're thinking about them, they're thinking about you. What you're feeling about them, they're feeling about you. Whether it's positive or negative. They think you're out of their league. You're thinking you're out of theirs. I do want to get another card, maybe 2 cards. I'm sorry this is going so long. I didn't expect it to go this long. I was not expecting to do a twin flame reading, to be honest. But I'm glad I did, because I think this is, with the information that came through, there's some of you out there that are really struggling with this. And I hope this puts a few things to rest for you. I really do. So we're going to get a Sacred Destiny card here for you. Okay? And this is going to be information about the situation. Put a smile on your face and get ready for this, because you have a brand new big beginning coming. And it's going to be beautiful. Look at this. It's absolutely gorgeous. Wow. New beginnings. Did I put it between the two of you? You're both going to have new beginnings. Okay, so I want to get a Beyond Lemuria card for you. Now this is for you, viewer, not your twin, strictly you. Okay, now the backs or the fronts of all these cards has different artwork, and then the backs is your message from Spirit. Check out your picture. Isn't she beautiful? She, he. It's female energy. And your message here. I'll put this up in front of the camera so while I read it, you can look at it. It's a little guy. I had to take it up a little bit higher. Okay. Now this one is called Stepping Through, okay? Step in and step up all those dreams or projects you've been resisting. Now is the time to start, even if it's just one small element of the bigger picture. No more excuses or tomorrows. Whatever you've been putting off, the universe is now pushing you to make it happen. You may feel a little outside your comfort zone, but that's where the magic is. You may need to plot a course, invent a way through, or just take a leap. Break it down. Allow the puzzle to come together piece by piece through the courageous act of making a start. That was beautiful. And that is all yours, viewer. Okay? I want to get a Divine Doors card, and then we're going to wrap this up. Now, I did want to use my soulmate cards, but they're still packed. These cards I packed away in a little travel bag because I knew I'd probably need to pull them out and use them for readings before I had everything unpacked. So But honestly, I was not expecting to do a twin flame reading. Like I said, I haven't done one. I'll bet you it's been over a year. So I'm not even sure why I'm needing to do this, but you know, because if you're still here watching this, this is an important message for you, okay? Here's your door. Isn't that beautiful? This, I want to point out, where is that card? Oh, it's yours. It's yours, viewer. Check this out. Look at that bridge. Kind of looks like the same, doesn't it? Interesting. Okay. Now your message on the back says, ooh, I like this. 3 of Cups, a toast to friendship in the afternoon sun, 3 cups in happiness, 3 cheers are done. Celebration is near. I like that. That gives hope, right? That gives you hope. Absolutely. This is coming together one way or another. It's coming together. I hope this helped. I hope it resonated. I love you guys, and I will see you next time.